Today I'm breaking down one of the most powerful and underrated aspects of creating attraction, and that is proximity. How close you stand to a woman changes everything. Most guys get this wrong and it kills their chances. If your interactions feel a little too friendly or lack that spark, then this might be the missing piece. I'll show you how to use proximity to build attraction fast, and also how to calibrate it so that she always feels safe and comfortable. And to make it super clear, I'm gonna be out here on the streets, Infield, demonstrating these principles so you can see exactly what you need to be doing. Let's go. That's so extra. A lot of beginners comment on my Infield videos saying, bro, you're standing too close to her. Not understanding that getting close to her, that is the entire point. Getting close is the whole point. Of course, you need to do it in a way where she's comfortable. However, if you're far away from her, you're never gonna create sexual tension. You're never gonna be able to make things man to woman, right? Proximity and eye contact are basically the foundations of a man to woman interaction, okay? You speak very quietly, like a little mouse, like a little mish, a little Czech mouse.
Oh.
Yeah, you're my little Czech mouse from now on. That's your nickname.
Okay. Where are you from?
Can you guess? I'm looking for a romantic partner, not a business partner. This is day game. This is not a boardroom meeting. If you're looking for a romantic partner, then you gotta be closing that gap. There's actual science behind this. In one study, when men and women, complete strangers, were asked to stand close to one another, they reported significantly more attraction than those who kept their distance. Getting physically closer to a woman increases the likelihood of her becoming a potential lover, because proximity creates intimacy. That's biology taking over. In other words, your body is communicating things that your words never could. Just a disclaimer, if you're a beginner, you should not even be thinking about close proximity. If you're still at a level where you're nervous, you've got approach anxiety, you're freezing up, girls are walking away from you mid-sentence, you're struggling to even stay in a 10-minute interaction, then forget about close proximity for now. This video is not for you. Turn it off. However, if you're a guy who's already very social, you're comfortable with consistently having 10 to 15 minute interactions, you're already maybe getting numbers, but you're just struggling to really create that spark, then this might be the one thing missing in your game to really unlock that man to woman energy that you want in your interactions. Because you have long fingers.
Dancing.
Oh, you dance? Yeah. Nice. We're gonna close proximity now, but yeah, you do dancing. Do you go to the gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
every other day.
Muscles?
Not really, I just do Pilates. Yeah.
That means you're like quite flexible?
Yeah.
I like
quite a lot.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I also dance.
You dance too? Mm. Some of those Pilates exercises are crazy. They look so strange, but it works, right?
Yeah, but it's hard as fuck.
Yeah. And you also dance?
Yeah.
Like, which part of you is the most flexible?
I don't know. My legs.
Your legs? Nice.
Probably.
If she's romantically available and into you, by getting up close, you elevate a normal conversation into something that's much more exciting for her. As you get closer, she'll start thinking to herself, what's gonna happen next? Where's this gonna go? Is he gonna kiss me? It really gets her excited and curious. And let's be real, most guys never get close enough for a woman to really feel their presence and their masculine energy. I see them, they're out here flirting from across the fucking street. They need a megaphone to be heard. That's why I like gymnasts and like ballerinas, because they're very flexible.
Yeah. I did gymnastics for 9 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You stopped?
Yeah, never again.
It's quite intense, right?
Yeah.
Guess what part of me is the most flexible?
No, I don't know.
My knees.
Yeah.
Look at that. Good, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, right?
Love it, yeah.
The way I did that. I exercise it every day. When you're speaking to a girl at a polite social distance, you can sort of fake the confidence somewhat. But as soon as you get up close, she can pick up on all the nuances, the subtleties, the micro gestures and micro expressions. So when you're up close to the girl, it's a genuine test of your confidence. If you can still remain calm and composed when you're up close, she knows that you're the real deal. When I stand close, I'm not leaning in or crowding her. I'm grounded, I'm calm, and I'm showing her that I'm comfortable in my own skin. That makes her feel something. And most guys never make her feel anything. Sometimes it's an energy thing, you feel it.
Yeah.
As a man, with the hair as well. I have an instinct. Because I'm very specific with what I'm into, but yeah, you just get a feeling sometimes. You know? How long is your hair?
Like, I don't know. Do you want me to show you? Like,
Yeah. Is it real?
Yeah.
It's cute with the ponytail thing.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I touch it, see if it's real?
Yeah.
Damn. I like it. I like it when it's in the ponytail because then it's good for holding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, how are you supposed to bring in any touch if you're standing a mile away from her? It's just not gonna work. But what most guys don't realize is that in that initial interaction, proximity is actually way more important than the touch. I can create plenty of sexual tension without touching her just by being very close to her. Definitely in that initial interaction, if I had to pick one or the other, proximity over touch all day long. No doubt about it. The proximity alone is enough to flip the switch so that she knows that this is a man to woman interaction and that there's nothing platonic about it. Now onto the fun part of the video, calibration, how to apply all of this smoothly without making anyone feel uncomfortable. So when you start the interaction, you want to be at a polite distance, which is generally an arm's length away, okay? Sometimes I see guys standing even further at the beginning, which is just, it's way too far, right? If you're more than an arm's length away, it makes you look super awkward and low confidence. So don't get too close in the beginning, but also don't go too far. About an arm's length is perfect, okay? Now, once we're here, we really want to establish where we're at. We need to read her body language, her micro signals, her expressions. So you're going to be looking for green signals from her before you start getting closer. What are those? Well, if she's got a big smile on her face, if she's holding strong eye contact, if she's got really open body language, right? Maybe she's crossing her legs, showing that she's very grounded. That's a great sign. A girl who's uncomfortable in the conversation and doesn't want to speak to you, the last thing she's going to do is have her legs crossed. All of these things are kind of good signs, right? Obviously, you're not going to get all 4 of those necessarily, but if you're getting 2 out of those 4, it's probably enough of an indicator that, you know, you can move in a little bit, okay? And don't just like step in too much straight away. Just edge your way in a little bit, you know? And you can kind of swap from one leg to the other. And if she's still giving you good signals, you can kind of edge your way in a little bit more and a little bit more. And you'd be surprised. Sometimes you just edge your way in and you can end up getting like really close, where it's really intense. How close you can get is going to depend on the girl, and it's going to depend on what point in the conversation you're at. So some girls, you know, they'll be comfortable with closer than arm's length, even, you know, relatively early in the conversation. Others might not be until you really, you know, establish loads of rapport and attraction, and only then after maybe, you know, 3 or 4 minutes or 5 minutes, she'll actually be comfortable with you being a little closer, right? So it really does depend on the girl. It's on you to basically gauge her level of comfort and calibrate your distance accordingly. Obviously, if she's giving you negative body language, if she's not holding eye contact, looking away, you know, if she's stepping back, if her arms are crossed, then you don't want to get closer, right? You need to establish that comfort with her before you actually start inching forward. So essentially you're looking for green lights. If you're getting green lights, then you can slowly inch forward and close that gap. If you're getting red lights, then stay where you are. Don't get any closer before you start getting green signals. Super close proximity is not something you're going to be able to achieve in every interaction with every girl. Don't be forcing close proximity with a girl if she's not comfortable with it, okay? So excuse me, 2 seconds. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
So random. I was just walking to meet my friend, but I saw you and like, I just love the way you walk. I just thought I'd say hi to you. I thought you were like, seeing you from behind, I thought you were like a Latina. Because you had like Polski.
Polska,
yeah?
tak.
From Warszawa, from Kraków.
Nie Warszawa, no Warszawa.
You look like maybe a mountain girl from down south. With that interaction, really sweet Polish girl. You'll see in the beginning, I gave her a fair bit of space, gauged how comfortable she was. As the interaction progressed, after she hooked, after about a minute or so, got a little closer, brought in some touch with the handshake. Yeah, I'm Adam, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Playing with her hands a little bit. She was showing me her hair. How long is your hair, by the way?
not too long. I actually cut it recently.
Really?
It used to be like up
Cut
to
ends.
here.
Yeah, that's very feminine when it's super long. But when you start verbally showing a bit of intent, maybe commenting on her eyes, her eye contact, the hair, etc., if she's receptive to that, as she was, again, another sign that she's comfortable. So these are all kind of calibration cues that I'm using, and then I'm slowly getting closer and closer, ramping up the intensity.
No, I straightened it, way straight. It's like a bit wavy. It's wavy like here and at the back.
It looks super soft though.
I think
As it progressed, I kind of edged my way closer and closer. Are you religious or?
yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
You?
That's great. No.
Yeah, no, I'm Catholic.
Your body language shouldn't remain static. It's not just about slowly itching your way forward and then being completely still, okay? If you watch my interactions, often I'll take a step back sometimes, either when I'm teasing her to create a little bit of a push-pull dynamic. Sometimes you need to give her a little bit of breathing space before you re-engage. It's not always necessarily a bad sign if the girl's moving back. Sometimes if I'm making her laugh, she'll break eye contact and kind of step away, and I'll do the same thing. So it's a bit of a dance, right? We're not just still in the same place. You have WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna add you. I like your vibe.
Well,
Thinking what nickname to give you.
no, my name's a really hard one to give like a nickname.
Do you know how to make a mean pierogi?
Of course.
Yeah?
Of course.
Hey, a real Polish lady. I like
Of
that.
course, I can make anything.
Yeah? What's your speciality?
Speciality. Schabowe.
If she's comfortable with holding your hand, then you can step in a little bit more. All of these things are calibration cues that you can have in mind. But yeah, cool. Nice to meet you. I'll give you a
Nice
hug.
to meet you.
Cool. Enjoy the sunshine.
You too.
Keep smiling. Bye-bye. And by the way, if you are going to be getting close to the ladies, then make sure that your breath doesn't smell worse than 10-day-old tuna in an East London waste depository. Make sure you brush your teeth, you got your mouthwash, and you smell fresh. Use some cologne too. I like your style. It reminds me of the 1990s.
Okay.
Because your hair, when life was good in the 90s, because this hairstyle, no one wears it anymore. And it's like you're making me feel nostalgic for a time that I don't actually remember. If you are getting close to her, but then when you're close, you're speaking really, really fast, you're fidgeting, it's not gonna work. It's not actually gonna have the desired effect of creating attraction and sexual tension. You really need to think about being calm and composed in your movements, your verbals, maybe just gesturing with one hand. It's a little bit more grounded than, frantically gesturing with two hands. So as I get closer to the girl, I think about slowing things down even more. You want to maintain calm, steady, grounded eye contact. No darting around, scanning the street. You just want to be there with her, fully present, maybe glancing down at her lips occasionally. That's where it's at. Does she still hold the eye contact when you have pauses, right? So holding that silence with eye contact. If she's doing that, it's a great sign that she's, comfortable, settled, and into it. This is your signature lipstick color, yeah?
Yeah.
As you do get closer, you can really get away with softening the voice, and you should be speaking a lot slower, deeper, and softer. It's getting more into that kind of intimate man to woman conversation. It's getting more seductive. Your voice should mirror your body language. So you'll see on my openers, I'm often very energetic, very loud, speaking fast. But then when I get close, I speak slow. I really, take long pauses. The tone of my voice is a lot more mellow. You have a very, very still, gentle energy. Like, it makes me feel very kind of calm with you. The stillness is nice. It's like we are in a bubble because it's very busy around us, but we are in this eternal bubble of stillness, right? When you get these non-verbals down, you can get away with almost saying anything. If you're stuttering and saying and it's not gonna work. But as long as you're smooth with your verbals, it doesn't even matter so much what is actually being said. When you really feel someone's energy, when you're close with them, it's like it feels like the words don't even matter so much, right?
Yeah, I know.
Proximity is a tool. If you use it right, it amplifies everything. Your vibe, your confidence, your intent. But if you use it wrong, it's gonna turn attraction into discomfort, and we don't wanna make any girl feel uncomfortable. So this is why it's so important that you use it in a calibrated manner. So maybe we can meet either later tonight or a different day.
Okay.
Because you have you have this really like warm, soft energy. I like it. But you also look like a mafia boss. So we got to upgrade your mafia boss status and get you some proper Cuban cigars. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. I'll give you a hug. This sort of topic is quite hard to cover in a YouTube video because there's a lot of nuance and complexity to it. And this is why we offer one-to-one coaching and boot camps globally, because when I'm working with you directly, listening in to your interactions and watching you, I can see exactly what kind of mistakes you're making, both verbally and non-verbally. So if you really want to take your game to the next level as quickly as possible, get in touch with us for coaching and you can work with myself and Eddie directly. Click on the link down below to jump on a call directly with me and we can discuss your current situation, your circumstances, and we can go from there. Thank you very much for watching this video, and until next time, peace out.